Okay, in previous lecture we have already discussed about the operations precautions of the lathe machine in yesterday's lecture, right? So today we are going to learn about the difference between turret lathe and custom lathe and the main two operations of the lathe machine, that is taper turning and thread cutting. So today definitely we will complete the chapter number 2, that is metal cutting lathe. So first of all we are going to discuss about the difference between turret lathe and custom lathe. So as we discussed in the types of lathe, so the turret lathe and capstan lathe are one of the important types of lathe machines with some technological advancement in current scenario. In the industry, there are much important the uses of this turret lathe and capstan lathe to perform the different types of operations with the use of that particularly, and to prepare different types of jobs and workplace, right? So you can see that it is important question, and it has been already asked in the GTU final examination also, as a difference between the turret lathe and custom lathe. So tool head in the turret lathe, we can say that the tool head he is directly fitted on the saddle. Then saddle is moved to provide the feed to the cutting tool. Your tool head is directly fitted on the saddle, and the saddle is moved to provide the feed of the single point cutting tool. In custom lathe, tool head is mounted on the slide called ram to provide the feed to the tool, and saddle is locked at a particular point and the ram is moved. જ્યારે ટરેટ લેથમાં તમારું ટૂલ હેડ છે એ ડાયરેક્ટલી સેડલ સાથે ફિટ થયેલું હોય, અને જે સેડલ છે એ મૂવ ટુ પ્રોવાઈડ એના માટે પ્રોવાઈડ થયેલી હોય કે ફીડ કટિંગ ટૂલને ફીડ પ્રોવાઈડ કરે, રાઈટ? So it is very important thing and main difference we can say that between the custom and turret lathe. Second difference, if we are discussing, it is difficult to move the saddle for feed. It is very difficult to move the saddle for feed, but in custom lathe it is easy to move the ram for feed. Turret lathe ની અંદર શું છે કે very difficult હોય, શું હોય તો કે saddle for feed. It is very difficult to move saddle. Saddle ને move કરવી feed માટે બહુ difficult વસ્તુ હોય છે, જ્યારે custom lathe ની અંદર it is easy to move the ram for the feed. It is very easy to move ram for the feed. In the turret lathe, as the saddle can be moved along the entire length of the bed of the lathe, it is suitable for the longer workpiece. Turret lathe ની અંદર શું છે, saddle move કરવી easy છે. So saddle can be moved along the entire length, કે lathe bed ની length હોય એટલી move કરવી એને easy છે. Then it is suitable for the longer workpiece. So that's why we can easily handle the length, the workpiece which is have a very good length, right? But in custom lathe, as the movement of the ram is limited, so it is suitable for the machining shorter workpiece only. તો તમારા વર્કપીસની જેટલી લેન્થ છે એ લેન્થ જેટલી હોય એટલી બધી જ તમારે હેન્ડલ કરવી બહુ અઘરી છે. કે જ્યારે તમે વાત કરીએ turret lathe ની, તો એમાં જેટલું પણ લેન્થ વાળું વર્કપીસ હશે that we can easily handle, but in the custom lathe we can accommodate that workpiece and only we can operate the limited shorter length of the workpiece, right? We can say that in the custom lathe. In the turret lathe, the limit dogs are used to control the distance of the tool movement. So dog limit is also there, and limit of the dogs are also used to control the distance of this tool movement, we can say that, right? So to control the distance in the custom lathe, to control the distance of the tool movement, fist of screw are provided at the rear side of the turret. તો જે ટરેટનો યુઝ કરીએ છીએ આપણે, ટરેટની પાછળની બાજુએ આપણે એવો સ્ક્રૂ યુઝ કરીએ છીએ કે જેનાથી આપણે એની ફીડને સ્ટોપ કરી શકીએ, or we can say to control the distance of the tool movement, right? જ્યારે if we are discussing about the turret lathe, then we can say that some turret lathe have the facility of the moving the turret at the right angles of the lathe machine. sorry, of the lathe axis. So અમુક ટરેટ લેથની અંદર એવી ફેસિલિટી પ્રોવાઈડ કરવામાં આવી હોય છે કે તમે લેથ એક્સિસના રાઈટ એંગલે ટરેટને મૂવ કરી શકો, જ્યારે કેપ્સ્ટન લેથની અંદર નો સચ ફેસિલિટીઝ અવેલેબલ. આ ટાઈપની કોઈ ફેસિલિટી કેપ્સ્ટનની અંદર અવેલેબલ હોતી નથી. ટરેટ લેથની અંદર we can say that it is very heavier machine, but in the capstan lathe we can write it is very lighter if we are discussing about the constructions, right? The suitable machining, heavy and large workpiece we can handle. A heavy and large workpiece આપણે easily આની અંદર handle કરી શકીએ in the turret lathe, જ્યારે only small and light workpieces are machined in the capstan lathe. If we are discussing about the capstan lathe, then we can say that only small and light workpieces are machined. In the turret lathe, if we are discussing about the turret lathe, the machining can be done by the providing more depth of cut, feed and speed. But if we are discussing about the capstan lathe, then we can say that machining can be done only limited amount of the feed and depth of cut, right? So these are the difference between turret and capstan lathe. Now we are discussing about the taper turning. So already we have discussed about some important operation we can carry out with the use of the lathe machine, saying that today we are going to discuss about the taper turning and thread turning. So what is the importance of the taper turning? When the diameter of the workpiece or piece change uniformly from one end to other, the pieces is said to be a tapered. કે તમારા વર્કપીસનો ડાયામીટર યુનિફોર્મલી એક એન્ડથી બીજા એન્ડ તરફ જતા જતા જો એ ચેન્જ થતો હોય, એટલે કે નાનાથી મોટું અથવા તો મોટાથી નાના તરફ જતો હોય, then we can say that the piece is said to be a tapered. It is gradual reduction. Then and then we can say it is a taper. It is a gradual reduction in the diameter of the one part of the cylindrical workpiece to the another part, right? So tapers can be either external or internal. કે taper outer surface ઉપર પણ હોઈ શકે અને inner area માં inner surface માં પણ હોઈ શકે. So there are three basic methods of the turning tapers with the lathe. એમાં ત્રણ મેથડ હોઈ શકે to operate the turning on the lathe machine, right? And the operator will be either use the compound rest, offset the tailstock, or use of the taper attachment. So operator છે એ compound rest નો use કરી શકે, એક offset the tailstock, or use of the taper attachment. ત્રણમાંથી કોઈ પણ વસ્તુનો use કરી શકે. If we are discussing about the compound rest, because in the general purpose we are using a compound rest for the taper turning operation. The compound rest is favorable for turning or boring short or steep tapers. So it can also be used for the longer gradual tapers, providing the length of the taper does not exceed the distance the compound rest will move upon its side. And this method can be used with a high degree of accuracy, but is somewhat limited due to the lack of the automatic feed and the length of the taper being restricted to the movement of the slide. આ જે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ મેથડ છે એ વધારે પડતી ફેવરેબલ છે લેથ માટે, એટલે આ જ મેથડનો યુઝ કરીને ટેપર ટર્નિંગ ઓપરેશન પરફોર્મ થાય. બટ આ મેથડની અંદર આપણે હાઈ ડિગ્રી ઓફ એક્યુરસી પણ અચીવ કરી શકીએ, બટ સમ વોટ લિમિટેડ ડ્યુ ટુ ધ લેક ઓફ ઓટોમેટિક ફીડ. કે જે સિંગલ પોઈન્ટ કટિંગ ટૂલને આપણે ફીડ આપીએ છીએ એ ઓટોમેટિકલી આપી શકતા નથી. ધેટ કેન બી મેન્યુઅલ. So the length of the taper being restricted, right? You can say that. And then you can see the taper. This is a taper. We can say that this type of workpiece, if we want to produce, then we have to perform the taper turning operation. Understand? This is the diameter of the workpiece. This one is the length of the taper, and this one is a outer end at the end. This one is a diameter of the workpiece. So this is a gradual reduction, we can say that. So if we want to produce a workpiece like that, then we have to perform the taper turning operations on the lathe machine, right? This is a formula for the taper. It is actual diameter, it is called D1. So after gradual reduction, this one is a operated diameter of the workpiece, that is called D2. And this one is a length of the workpiece which we require to taper the gradual reduction of the workpiece. For that particular, we have to perform the taper turning operation. This angle is a 90 degree. If suppose it is called A, it is called B, then it the included angle, it is called alpha. Understand? If it is called B and it is called L, then we can say that on the basis of the trigonometry, આપણે trigonometry ભણ્યા મેથ્સ ની અંદર એ પ્રમાણે આપણે લખી શકીએ tan alpha is equal to d1 minus d2 divided by 2 into length, means 2l. So on the basis of that, you can easily find the alpha. D1 minus D2 is equal to, sorry, D1 minus D2 divided by 2 into L. L, where L is the length of the tapered surface. If you want, D2 is a diameter, D1 is the initial diameter of the workpiece. So it is taper turning. We can say that a bed bracket attached to the left bed and keeps the angle plate from moving to the left or the right. So carriage bracket moves angle plate in the dovetail and keeps the angle plate from the moving in or out the bed bracket, we can say that. So taper to be cut is set by placing the guide bar which clamps to the angle plate and at an angle to the base of the left bed. Then sliding a block which rides the dovetail on the upper surface of the guide bar is secured during the machining operation to the cross slide bar of the carriage and with the cross feed screw of the carriage being disconnected. When carriage is transferred during the feeding operation, the cross slide bar follows the guide bar and moving the predetermined angles. Predetermined angle means that the angle we have already find in the previous slide with the use of this formula tan alpha is equal to d1 minus d2 divided by 2 into length. So that is predetermined angle from the base of the bed to cut the taper, and it is not necessary to remove the taper attachment when step turning is desired. જો તમારે સ્ટેપ ટર્નિંગ પરફોર્મ કરવું છે તો એ નેસેસરી નથી કે તમે ટેપર ટર્નિંગ નું અટેચ રિમૂવ કરી નાખો. Right? This is the taper turning operation, and in deep you can easily understand when you will perform the experiment and you will prepare a workpiece or jog with the use of the lathe machine at the time of practical, right? Now thread cutting attachment. So as we discussed that if you want to perform the threading operation with the use of the lathe machine, then you have to engage the lead screw, and it is necessary that you have to check the lead screw, pitch of the lead screw, which is which is with the accuracy or not. So on the lathe, internal and external thread are cut either with the help of the thread tool or with the help of the tap and die respectively. And there should be a certain relation between job revolution and the revolution of the lead screw to control the linear movement of the cutting tool, which is parallel to the job when the half nut is engaged with the lead screw or not, that you have to check. So you have to engage the lead screw to perform the threading operation on the lathe machine. So the tool should be ground on the proper shape or profile of this thread to be cut. In simple language we can say that જો તમારે નટ અને બોલ્ટની અંદર આઉટર થ્રેડ એટલે કે બહારની સાઈડ આટા પાડવા અને બોલ્ટની અંદર અંદરની સાઈડ એટલે કે ઇનર થ્રેડ એટલે કે અંદરની સાઈડ આટા પાડવા, that is the importance of the threading. That is the, if your accuracy of the pitch on the lead screw is not proper, then you will not get the high degree of accuracy. You will not get the proper workpiece with the high degree of accuracy or precise work, we can say that, right? So in the modern lathe, the quick change gearbox is provided with different ratio of the spindle and the lead screw. It is also important thing કે અત્યારના જે જનરલ મોડર્ન લેથ છે એની અંદર ક્વિક ચેન્જ ગિયરબોક્સ પણ આપેલું હોય છે. સો તમે ઇઝીલી એની અંદર ચેન્જ કરી શકો કે તમે with the use of that you can how many how much accuracy you required, and on the basis of that કે તમારે કઈ સાઇઝના થ્રેડ કટ કરવા છે એ પ્રમાણે તમે ઇઝીલી એની અંદર ચેન્જ કરી શકો, right, with the use of that. you can say that the compound rest base is the graduated in the degrees and can be set at the angle of the taper turning or boring operation also, and the angle of the taper with the center line is 1/2 and included angle and will be angle of the compound rest is set for. So for example, we can say that two of the left center which has the included angle of 60 degree, and the compound rest would be a set of 30 degree from the parallel to the base. Then we can say that for an example, we can say for example the compound rest setting for the workpiece shown in the figure would be the calculated in the following manner. TPI is equal to D means initial diameter minus small d of divided by length. So angle is equal to 10 TPI divided by 2, and where TPI is equal to taper per inch, D is the diameter or large diameter or initial diameter we can say, D is a small diameter, L is the length of taper, and angle that is compound rest setting we can say that. Thank you. This chapter is over now, and in the next lecture we will start another chapter. That is, we will see that which chapter we want to start. Either we want to grinding or separate planar slaughter. We will start right in the next lecture. So today it is enough. In the next lecture we will discuss about the new chapter that is maybe separate planar and slaughter. Right. So I'm stop my recording, and today it is enough. I will take your attendance.